God bless the Madison Public Library for blessing me with a copy of Star by Yukio Mishima. 94 pages. Translation by Sam Bett, 2019. Just about the simplest title page you could imagine. Sometimes extremely vitriolic, occasionally very astute. A very entertaining read containing several memorable, kind of dreamlike scenes. It's one of those small New Directions paper books that that are those really nice little novellas that you can read really quickly and that are really rewardable and always get you writing because they're very free. I don't mean to say that this book is like Ira, but if you like those books, then you should also get this too, because this is really well done, and the ending is very, it's a good payoff, and it's melancholic, and it's a thinker, but it's also somewhat climactic, but it's also slight. It's also readable in a day. Thinking after I read that, I might read this to prepare for Crime and Punishment, and while I'm at it, why don't we just revisit some other old novellas? Whoever owns my copy of Train Dreams, could I please have it from me? That thing I showed you earlier from Star, the love shows itself at a distance, what does that remind you of? It reminds me of Vox. I want to read Vox. I'd love to read Nicholson Baker every time I think about him. This happens to be signed by him when I met him at the bookstore. More on that later. These were the two library pickups I made. I wanted some stuff that I kind of knew I would like and that had been recommended to me by friends. Eileen, as you know, is a favorite. Hopefully some more on that later. If I were going to compare Star to one of these Shakespeare plays, I might compare it to Coriolanus? I read King John today. Harold C. Goddard points out that in King John they talk a lot about commodity. Kind of makes you think of Star. Now I'm going to read this about 7 times in a row. I fail at being the kind of critic I want to be on this channel. I've decided that this is not the kind of critic I want to be. Sometimes I put the critics I think I want to be beside the critics I think I don't want to be on my shelf, and they just kind of rub spines. I thought the relationship in this novel, though it was shocking at times, was always felt real and was never off-putting, even though it was shocking in its way. And I really liked it. It makes me want to read some other things by Mishima. Like, should I read The Sailor Who Fell from Grace with the Sea or Death in Midsummer? I know I should. I know Patriotism is published in a standalone volume, and I thought about getting it for a friend, but then I know that all my friends have this book because they all recommended this book to me, so they probably already have that. So everyone go forth and read Star by this author. Read other things that you find. Let me know what you think. I'll probably read this again someday. This is just a cursory, of course, introduction to the book, as many of these videos are, and everybody have a great day.